Time now for Baseball on the Show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. Nationals baseball starts right now. Joe Ross, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Slow grounder to first. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's totaled 13 base hits in 34 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Now the 1-0. A sharp slider taken low for a ball. Ross, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such.
Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed. Strike one. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Murphy's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Henderson Alvarez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Stepping in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. It's a fastball right over the inside corner. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
In now is Adam Eaton, career against Alvarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Again, another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another try at 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Shaw has it, and now from the air, a jump throw. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's batting .381. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Next for Milwaukee, Mike Moustakas comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2.
No ball,
swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked in.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Now the relay home.
He's in there.
And not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Milwaukee leads it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Ryan Zimmerman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First delivery to him on the way. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up. As we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far, and as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Anthony Rendon, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Rendon hits a little over the 270 mark. Nobody out, runner on first. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Zimmerman aboard here at first with nobody out. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. There's one. Out. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper to hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Victor Robles digging in now. And she'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there. Base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Alvarez set. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. It's back to the nation's capital after this. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
From Milwaukee, center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Cain, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the breaking ball stays outside.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Yelich.
Ready now, Christian Yelich. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a ball down. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. One out, nobody on. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep, and still feel confident.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. None left for Milwaukee, but they lead it 1-0. Next.
Leading off
plate,
for Washington,
Brian Goodwin. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Too high.
Nope, that's a ball.
And it's 3-0.
No strike.
Here it is, the 3-0. He's taken strike one. The 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And now for Washington, Joe Ross. A textbook sack bunt situation here. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Alvarez has his sign. Here it is on 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail this one 1-0. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as we begin the top of the fourth. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change-up down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Now batting, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal. Put yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time now for the Nationals' Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Shaw stands at first with 1 out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Stepping in, Manny Pena comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead it 1-0. In now is Adam Eaton, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, he's seeing it his soft.
Up next for Washington.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit back up the middle. Garcia gloves it. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2 ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nationals go quietly. They're down 1-0. Standing in, Orlando Arcia. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
1-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ross is 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Milwaukee, pitcher Henderson Alvarez.
Ready for another chance? Henderson Alvarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Robles sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're up 1-0. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First delivery to him on the way. Base hit into right center. And he'll pull in. Second here with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you see there, his total places him second on the Nationals in that category. So striding in, Victor Robles, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Shaw fields it cleanly. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting.
Digging in, Tyler Flowers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. So far this season, Flowers brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. Foul. The 1-2. Line drive to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Goodwin. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what location you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Joe Ross, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Robles leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
A run, a hit, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. Started out here from Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, and especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As they'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 3-2. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Brewers go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Trey Turner. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Trey Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Kane, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 4, Adam Eaton.
Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. He was a double play victim last time around.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Nationals Park, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Tanner Roark is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Tanner Roark.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's gone just 2 for 13. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Roark hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a 25th round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Mike Moustakas. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. This ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Popped him up. Flowers will wait on it. And there's the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Stepping up now, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Dribbled to the right side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still tied 1 apiece. Next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning. They look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. Zimmerman rounds the bag. He's headed for third. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Well, not sure the manager was too happy when he rounded second and headed for third. I mean, he's the go-ahead run, and you hate to get thrown out going for 3 when there are no outs. But it works out for him, and he avoids getting an earful in the dugout.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Just got a piece up the line. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, right fielder, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll signal to the bullpen. That's going to be it for Henderson Alvarez. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at third, so the best he can hope for is a no decision. Malcolm Martinez is in the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Malcolm Martinez.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Hit to short. Garcia has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, catcher, Tyler.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Flowers. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 1 left for Washington. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Two very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ballgame. Things have been tight throughout. Eric Thames will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away. It's the go-ahead run.
Now batting.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain popped him up. Murphy takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back toward the mound.
Turner fields it cleanly.
And he'll throw against his body to first. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. Score remains tied 1-1. Matt Belisle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Matt Belisle.
So striding forward now, Brian Goodwin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out last time up.
Brian Goodwin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Howie Kendrick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Kendrick.
Hit out towards second. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
At the plate, Trey Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz coasts under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Stunning shot there of the Capitol as we welcome you back to Nationals Park here in D.C. Ryan Madson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
First baseman number 8, Ryan Braun.
And the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Ripped on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
The batter, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Career numbers with Madsen. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Late that time for a strike. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He went down on strikes last time up. Keon Broxton will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Braun on second, Shaw at first with no outs. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw over to third here, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Digging in now, Manny Pena. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. And he has broken this one open as this is down for extra bases. And he's in there safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. Keon Broxton will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field.
In now is Adam Eaton. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Josh Hader enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Hader is second in the National League in all-star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll be a member of the NL squad.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
1-1 on its way to Murphy.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Soft liner towards short. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Two-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Last strike now for the Nats. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Milwaukee came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Matt Belisle claims the win out of the pen, his first. Josh Hader closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.